Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what we got going on here? As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, man, today's video is dealing with your guy, no other than Honeykomb Brazy. So check this out, man. Your boy Honeykomb Brazy, he just got out the hole. So with that, he got a few words for your guy J.Prince and his artist, whom is Finesse2Tymes. So let's get to the issue that Honeykomb Brazy has with J.Prince. Yeah, the folks say that it was J.Prince. He's the one that allegedly got Honeykomb Brazy to get placed in a hole. Y'all already know that J.Prince, he got pulled, man. He got certain connections that a lot of people don't know about. But Honeykomb Brazy, he got to know about those connections. And the reason why, because even before Honeykomb Brazy got placed in the hole, he was out there telling all type of MobTies business. He was letting it be known about the deal that him and J.Prince had orchestrated and how he was the one that introduced Finesse2Tymes to J.Prince. And even dealing with that, how J.Prince, he finessed Finesse2Tymes out the MobTies deal. See, Honeykomb Brazy say that it's going to take about 5 years for Finesse2Tymes to earn the rights to his solo catalog. And the reason why, because that advancement money. See, I told y'all, man, about taking that upfront money. See, a lot of rappers in the industry don't know that when you take a huge portion of that upfront money, it cuts into your solo catalog and you earning your masters. So Honeykomb Brazy is letting me know that the reason why Finesse2Tymes got to keep doing all these songs and all these videos because he owes the Pops J.Prince. Again, in order to maintain majority ownership of his solo catalog and his masters. I guess that's part of those 360 deals that these rappers be signing. But anyway, back to your boy Honeykomb Brazy. So again, Honeykomb Brazy, he put it out there before the deals that Finesse2Tymes and him had orchestrated with J.Prince. And how J.Prince, he's bogus by leaving him hanging like that. And how he got word that J.Prince had something to do with him being placed in a hole. Now your boy Charleston White, he put it out there a long time ago because Charleston White is also familiar with Honeykomb Brazy going at J.Prince. So Charleston White, he wanted to know what the issue was about. So he was able to get in contact with Honeykomb Brazy affiliates and they let Charleston White know the deal. Basically about how J.Prince is leaving Honeykomb Brazy high and dry. But now dealing with Honeykomb Brazy and his issue that he got with Finesse2Tymes. See, again, like I told y'all, man, Honeykomb Brazy, he was the one that introduced Finesse2Tymes to J.Prince in order for Finesse2Tymes to get connected into the rap industry, to establish himself as a rapper. See, this goes back to when Finesse2Tymes, when he was locked up. Instead of worrying about himself, Honeykomb Brazy, he was looking out for Finesse2Tymes. He was trying to get Finesse2Tymes a deal while Finesse2Tymes was still locked up. And Honeykomb Brazy, he made it happen. Again, by staying in contact with J.Prince and letting him know, hey, I got a homeboy, he about to get out in a minute. Give him an opportunity and see what he about. And that's what J.Prince did. But the only thing Honeykomb Brazy wanted in return from Finesse2Tymes was a feature. That's all Honeykomb Brazy was looking for, just a feature. Because Honeykomb Brazy, he didn't want his fans and his supporters to think that he wasn't making music no more because he's locked up. So he wanted somebody he thought was his homeboy, whom is Finesse2Tymes, to put him on one of his songs. But Finesse2Tymes, he never did it. Matter of fact, Finesse2Tymes, he say he's doing his own thing right now. He can't worry about another grown man. He got to get himself together. And he's speaking about Honeykomb Brazy. Now that Honeykomb Brazy is out the hole, he could see that Finesse2Tymes never intended to be loyal. He could tell that Finesse2Tymes was doing a whole bunch of prison talk like a lot of dudes do. But Honeykomb Brazy say he blamed himself for even thinking that Finesse2Tymes was gonna be loyal with a name like Finesse. Yeah, folks, Honeykomb Brazy, he gotta take responsibility for the situation that he put himself in. J.Prince, he didn't put him there, or Finesse2Tymes. So yeah, we understand the reason why you feel like you do, but you gotta be aware and take accountability for the conditions that you put yourself in. Nobody asked you to go out here and play tough in the streets, especially with the history that you have. it was already a lot of people watching you. That's the reason why a lot of folks was questioning J.Prince and asking him, why would he have you do a video with a prop burner if you was still on papers? Knowing your PO didn't like that. Matter of fact, right after Honeykomb Brazy did that video where he was holding the gold burner, his PO gave J.Prince a call to let him know he wasn't supposed to be doing anything like that. And that J.Prince, he's familiar with the whole legal system, especially with your artist just got out and he's on papers. So it was J.Prince who came in and basically took you under his wing to let you know, hey man, if you keep making these moves, it's not gonna end too well for you. But instead of the young cat listening, he went out to do the same thing. So yeah, Honeykomb Brazy, again, he could feel how he feel, but he's behind that wall. So at the same time, a lot of people really don't care. And that's a lesson to be learned for Honeykomb Brazy and anybody else out there. And that's if you put somebody on, don't mean that they owe you anything back in return. Basically, if you asking for anything in return, that means you didn't put them on from the kindness of your heart. You put them on with the mindset thinking they will come back to look out for you. Then when that don't go as planned, everybody becomes an issue that had nothing to do with you and the other person. Ain't no cap, I can definitely understand what Honeykomb Brazy is going through, especially when you put somebody on and they don't even look back to make sure you're alright. Again, man, Honeykomb Brazy, he's not asking for Finesse2Tymes to put money on his books. He's just asking for support as far as putting them on a song. Again, so his fans could know that he's still making music. Hey, but that's what happens when you put yourself in that predicament. When you put yourself in a situation where you have to depend on somebody else to make the next move for you, then from that point on, you're going to be on that person's time. And this is what Honeykomb Brazy is going through, dealing with J.Prince and Finesse2Tymes. But you got J.Prince and Finesse2Tymes, they making moves to better themselves and their family. They can't keep watching out for dudes that's putting themselves in these situations. But I gotta be real. If Honeykomb Brazy really looked out for Finesse2Tymes, the least thing Finesse2Tymes could do is put him on a feature. He's not really asking for a handout. He's only asking for an even exchange. Because again, come on now, Finesse2Tymes, if he was able to introduce you to J.Prince at a time where nobody cared about you, you gotta pay that man some type of respect by at least putting him on one of your songs. That's not too much to ask for. We can see that it's deep tension between J.Prince, Finesse2Tymes, and Honeykomb Brazy. We hope they can work it out. Hey, Honeykomb Brazy, he ain't got nothing but time. He still got about a 10-piece with cheese left, and that's a little over 10 years. But he understands that this what comes with the game. So that's what I always say. Always be aware and always stay prepared. But hey, we get more in store. As always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.